League 2025.
A rematch. Toaster Guy's seen this movie before. Just ask last week about Monkey. Trying to win the war and get revenge. He lost the war and battles within. Game 8 didn't matter. Sure, he won for GD. But something's appearing on the corner of his eye. And that's background character. You see in the distance, darkness is appearing. The lights are getting bigger for both, and for Toaster Guy, it's do or die. Background, the confidence is growing. A big tie against Gold, who's a perennial favorite in this format. Boom, confidence. Toaster Guy, down on luck. Crikey, he needs a spark, because background doesn't care who you are. Background is there for one thing, to be that shadow in the distance and say night-night. For Toast, he needs to be smooth as butter and put it on his bread. Because right now, there's holes. And he's getting burnt on ammo and flexibility. Background knows that his prey is wounded. And for Toasty, he knows one thing. That predator needs to come out now. Because when you're the prey or the predator, week 5 or week 3 bye, something's got to give. It's a 4-on-4 showdown. It's a rematch. Toasty looking for revenge. Background looking to end the war. Who's it going to be? Who will take the next leap forward? It starts now on MRE Week 2. What's in a rematch? Well, when you had take 1 and you go to take 2, things are bound to go explode mode. For Toasty, he got burnt last week. Not only did he get burnt, he felt that burn. Not even having to worry about a game 8, done in 7, heart ripped out. But all that's put aside when he's got another set ready to go, another selection ready to go in background. The first time these two met, even BC and Toast can admit, wasn't no fair fight. Toasty brought a knife. Background had swords. And the swords went out over the knife. But in the fight today, it's all war and no love. Toasty, pressure on the line. Background looking to find confidence again after a big game against Gold. It's about to go wild. These two know what's at stake. It's once again New Zealand versus Wales, Wales versus New Zealand, Toasty versus BC, BC versus Toasty. And it starts now. Hello everybody and welcome to Toasty Background version 2. In the regular season, it was Background 5-1 to advance to his first Final Four. Ironically playing Gold. Background had a rematch with Gold last week. Toasty had a rematch last week with Monkey. This is 2-0 on the rematches for both players. And ironically, we'll talk about a third one coming up for Toasty in a little bit. Well, let's get over to that said schedule. And what a match it was last night. Acosta Monkey, the Dream as they call him. Hasim the Dream is back alive and well. Beats Monkey 5-3. Despite being up 4-0, Monkey rallied. It was similar to Laragon. And now Acosta in the driver's seat in Group B. Can you believe at the start of the season that would be the guy in the driver's seat? Well, there you go. Toasty Background next. Brad gone. I'm going to check real quick. I believe it's happening in progress. So for those of you who don't know, that game was scheduled for 1 o'clock tomorrow. That game is no longer taking place at 1 o'clock tomorrow. That game is now taking place at 4:30, or I guess at this rate, now. After some scheduled conflicts with Brad and Gon. Mainly Gon, but we do appreciate both guys for sticking it out and playing now. Looking forward to seeing what will happen there. Then the final game of the entire round, and the final game of the group stage, week 2, will be Nick Caesar. Caesar finally gets to make his debut in Super League. After a long time, he's finally here. We'll see him tonight at 7 o'clock. With that being said, we talked about three rematches for one guy. That is going to be Acosta versus Toasty. We got a third straight rematch to start group stage. And, of course, allow Varigo, which will be new. But 3 rematches to start his group stage bout. He's got to be really good against the best. As we go into those point standings, as Lamas makes great standing grabs, shout out to Lamas. The GD for Acosta is big, 2-0 over Monkey, which is the first tiebreaker. However, Acosta does have head-to-head over Monkey. Keep that in mind, so he leads the group. Goal on a bye. The winner of this game takes a big stride. If it's background, he'll lead the group. If it's Toaster guy, he'll actually fall into second place. Or actually, he'll go into third place, as, of course, if it is indeed a 5-3, Monkey will have tiebreaker. But if he can win bigger, 6-2 or something, then he'll be tied with Acosta as they go into their Week 3 match. But for background, it's get a win here today, points leader. If not, even if you don't get the win and get a tie, it's still going to be in third place as Varigold on the bye. Background, of course, will be on bye come Week 3. Well, that's going to do it for the pregame a little bit. Let's get to it right here. Joining me in the booth is going to be my main man, Ed. Ed, it's been a long time since you've commentated the game, my friend. Been a hot minute. Thoughts on this game, man? It's a rematch. I don't think you saw the first time these two. I ironically didn't either because that was T4. I was going with computer issues. I did study the game, though. Obviously, we know what Toast can do. He plays that fun style, but he's got the lock in today. Background, has good runs, knows how to play a different amount of styles, like 7, 8, 9 cards. The mid-tier can go up-tier when need be. I like the variety here. It's like a fruit snack bowl. A lot of different fruits. What are we expecting here for both players today?
Yeah, I mean, certainly once we're in Super League, the players start to feel the pressure more so than the regular season, in my opinion. So I think if either one of these players can get that win today and start this tournament with positive momentum, that's going to be huge for one of these guys. But first, you're going to have to make it past the other opponent, and it's not going to be easy because both these guys are very good, as are all the players here in Super League. So the pressure is really on here in the playoffs.
Yeah, it is on the phone. I just want to make sure that scoreboard is right. Make sure I didn't have the wrong game. So we will have the scoreboard as well. I'm going to go to background first. I know he types out his answer. Background, good to have you back, buddy. Week 1, obviously a feeler, right? Trying to get your feet about you, get your sea legs under you, in a sense. Now you play Toasty in the second time. Familiar character. Obviously, goal was a familiar character. It was a tie. But this was a little bit different. This one was a blowout. If it's a fairer game, how do you try to game plan for Toasty, who's one of the better players on being random and throwing everything at the kitchen sink at you? And Toast, for you, obviously not the ideal start to Super League. We know you're on a Week 5 bye. It's been well documented. You'll have another rematch next week with Acosta. Did you learn the mentality of rematches now? You started to understand that every rematch is different? Are you starting to pick up notes? What did you take away from that loss to Monkey? Because you did have that momentum ceiling win in Game 8, which is important. Sure, you don't want to go down 6-2, but that 5-3 could add a little bit of spark. And I'll go to Ed as they both type it out. And we talked about momentum. Best of 8, no power play. It's a whole different ball game. Talk to me about a game. I don't even know I think you may have played a game with no power play back in the play-ins with Art a long time ago. What's the differences between a game with power play versus no power play?
Yeah, I know it's been a while since I played a game with no power play, but it is definitely a different kind of game because you don't have that cushion of the power play to fall back on. So honestly, throughout the game, you're going to be on your toes a lot more. You got to be more prepared to block runs. So without the power play, it makes it pretty difficult in defending. So that's going to be definitely huge. And I think whoever prevails is going to be whoever defends best today.
I respect Toasty a lot. It'll depend on the luck. I hope it's more balanced this time. Win, loss, or tie. If it's a fun series like my round 1, I'll be happy. And I know why he's saying it. A couple reasons why. Obviously, number 1, background respects Toasty and the gameplay, sure. But another thing, too, is, background, not the easiest player to schedule with. Toasty with the time zones, and Toasty was very lenient and very flexible. We tried to make this game happen for everybody at the right time. And Toasty was very obliging to anything we threw at him. I really do appreciate both guys because obviously background is around 8 or 9 o'clock, about 9 o'clock over there in Wales, and Toasty is just waking up. Good day to you, mate. So it's good to have the camaraderie in the sense that both guys know time zones be damned. We can still make it happen, which is nice. Hey, man, you win some, you lose some, but ultimately your hands are different every round, so if you have to treat them the same way, air quote there, we'll wait for that finishing thought, Yeah, I'm right there. Both of your hands are different every round, so if you have to treat them the same. Okay, gotcha. So, you're cool. But don't finish that thought. Yeah, I really think both players know what they got in store.
Mhm.
I think both players understand this format. Toasty, obviously a veteran of this format, background now in week 2, understands best of 8. We upped it from best of 6 last year. Best of 6s were more quicker, designed to be fast, but we added 2 extra games, an extra home game for both players. It makes things a lot more interesting than a best of 6, where once you get to 4, it's over. This time, you get to 4, hey, you got to earn it. You're tied, for sure.
Right, exactly. And I'm gonna be definitely keeping an eye out on background today. Certainly, it seems he's has more of a chip on his shoulder, coming into this league, his first year, and doing incredibly well. And Toasty being more of a sizzled veteran, if you would. So I'm really excited to see how this plays out and see how background has adjusted to Toasty's play and how Toasty has adjusted to background's play.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Wait for Toasty to finish out those thoughts. Cody Smart's our ref today. Appreciate him. I know he's got a difficult week. Appreciate him making time as well. Background will get the home start. Background may have kicked my butt last time. I'm not going to let that affect me and play my hardest. Yep. And that's it, right? We talk about the rematches, man. It's, I figured, man. Toast, of course. Of course, got to have some toast when you're toaster guy. Got to throw the toast in there. But, it's going to be a good one. Grapefruit, okay. Close enough. Grapefruit's good, though. Grapefruit is good. And I haven't had one in a while, but the season's got to be ready for that. Anyway, Cody Smart's our rep. Background, ironically, did not win the toss. Toasty lost the toss, so background the choice. Background going to receive the toss. Take games 1 and 4 at home. And we already started with 7. Already had that lined up. Let's get to it. It's Toasty. It's background. It's version 2. Cody Smart puts it in. It's the OG. And we're underway with the JT5 to begin the game.
Starting off with a low classic 7. I like that move. Honestly, I don't mind it.
Ed said he doesn't mind it. Well, Ed, we know what you love, buddy. The switch. I know we all know you love that switch. We'll see if we get the lights.
Sure do.
Early. Let's find out. Here comes Toast. Let's see if he comes on cue and switches it for us. And he will. There it is. The vapor. But
there we go.
Maybe. Wait.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, yeah, now GR right next to each other. Classic. Yeah, so
switch either way.
No vapor. We'll go to Sanford. There we go. Now we'll go to DJ. No worries, buddy. Not a problem.
See if he has that blue safe for later.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, right, Ed? Sometimes when you fade off like that, it's the blue safe for later, or something in the back foot to really jog your memory. Let's see. Both guys now running it down pretty clean. Toast, out, background in his own card. Can he switch, or does he play it cool? What's he going to do here?
Background. He has the opportunity to get some big momentum here, and there you go.
He checks it to green. That's huge in the
That's
gun.
Huge.
3-color strat now. Yellow still hasn't been played. The question for Toast, does he have anything in green or his background sealed for game 1? Let's see.
He's only got 6 cards to work with. He seems a little confused, a little befuddled, if you would.
He might be a little befuddled, but let's see if he can take that confusion and put it into the Confucius theory. Let's see if Toasty's got anything. He'll go for a reverse. In the Goldie, looking for a double. Oh, back to red, says Toast. Is that a good move, or his background save a while for the win? Great move. Great move. Right. Saving move potentially from Toasty. What will Toast have now in this blocker? Go ahead, Ed.
Toast drew on the red as well, so that is a big defensive move. Yeah, there we go. Draw City.
Classic. No draw. Oh, no.
Oh, man. How are you going to block this?
I don't know about that one. Oh, dear. Well, Toast, it's either he's got a yellow +2 or reverse combo to get out of there. It's game 1 to background on top deck. It is a background top deck. Game 1 wild. I don't have much to say right there. That's a top deck wild background, 100%, right?
Oh, that worked out amazing for background.
Nothing to say. Toast, great call on the KT Classic, but 1 wild something. There's no defense to 2. I don't got anything for you there, man. That's just cruel luck. Hate to say it. I don't have much. Nah, can't do much there. That's how it is sometimes, Ed. We talk about we can't really control what the bot does on 5, 8. Can't do all that stuff. It comes down to just having a little lady luck, and for background, just enough lady luck in the old locker to get the win and up 1-0.
Yeah, background got it there. Some luck, probably had a a lot, maybe a decent amount to do with that win. But I think it's only one down. Nothing to worry about yet.
Long way to go. We talk about it all the time. It's a marathon, not a sprint in these games. All right, background. Your call, buddy. Still you. No 7. We go to the 9. We'll go to the classic. Here we go. It's the Nom special, JT special. Started off with the Ellison reverse.
He went up 2 instead of just 1. I'm curious if he had a reason or rhyme behind keeping it an odd number rather than going just 1 up to 8.
Blue 9. Brad gone 1-0. Brad looking to go 2-0 right here. We'll see if he can get that as he's down 2 cards already. So Brad loading in so far. Well, Toasty now will respond. Let's see if he's got a response. He does into Brad, just as we say the devil's name. Back to a double nick from background.
Keeping it blue this time, didn't go for an early switch, so just kind of rolling with it. But he's out again, just like last game.
Yeah, but they're both out. This is exactly what Toast needs. He needs Draw City. We talked about it, Ed. I think Toast needs it. He needs Draw City. He's a guy that can play the long game. He can play the endurance battle. Not going to be afraid to throw some shade in there. This is what he exactly wants in his arsenal.
And background knowing that, I'm curious to see if he breaks it first. Oh, well, never mind. Toasty breaks it there, and background goes, we're all blue so far, too.
Toast wants to break it. If he's got to break. He knows it. The aggression's got to be amped up. And at some point, I think Toast knows, when you don't have that, there it is, background going to be aggressive. When you don't have that aggression, especially against somebody like background, it can cost you.
Yeah, we get this color switch here. I'm wondering what Toasty was first to switch to end that Draw City, so I'm almost believing he has some good cards on hand. He just wanted to get off blue.
We'll see if your theory is right. So far, so good for both. Both players have been able to draw back a little bit of slack and starting to run it clean into the tip here. Here comes Toast. Remember, a guy to play one at a time. That's what he usually does. Here's a +2. There's hockey. Oh, huge play from Toast. Humongous play. He'll go for a triple.
Look at that.
Yep. So now Toaster. Go ahead, Ed.
Yeah, just giving him a nice little lead there. And but I am very, very curious as to what background got off from all those cards that he just got from Toasty. So we'll see how he responds. He's typing it out.
Responds back with the Caesar 1-2 punch with the Caesar +2 and a Brian 9. There you go. Toasty now 2 extra freshies as we continue to play a little bit of the gap now. Delta in favor of Toasty, up 3 possessions if he can play. Toast loading up. Let's see what he got. Does he have
Still got yellow on the board too.
Yeah, I was going to say, does he have anything in the yellow to really flip the board here? Let's see. Nope, plays it cool Nepez. Green 2 in the gone from background character, and now both players are starting to play a little cleaner. And now Toaster guy out on green, background can play a little bit more aggressive on the green. Is there a 3 switch coming from Toast? No.
Interesting.
Yeah, it looks like Ed right now, I have to say, Toasty drained all his battery. He drained all that extra energy.
Yeah.
There it is. Into the Llama Wild.
Finally a yellow. Yeah, I really want to see what background here. I mean, Toasty has here on yellow, considering we've kind of been playing around it this whole game, so I'm curious to see what he's got. Just going to play it cool right now.
Yeah, nothing really out of the ordinary. They're just cool from Toast and cool from background. Double play, double up, 2-4. Into Riders from Bowtie. Here comes Toast. +2, he's going to save it. Great play from Toast. Another +2 save potentially. And he's got the lead back once he plays that right fat finger card. Fat fingers again, mate. Fat fingers again, mate. Unless it's... Yeah, or that. Yeah, 2-1 next to each other. No worries.
The ammo has been pretty quick. It's been like quick jabs, no like huge runs. There's that one quick run with those 2+2s from Toasty, but otherwise it's just quick ammo 2+ cards and here and there. So it's pretty chill so far. No huge runs.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes in Super League. No power play. Not a lot of crazy runs. It's going to come down to who can stay the most locked in on ammo, locked in on color control, locked in on number efficiency, and sometimes get a lucky top deck. You need a lucky top deck. Yeah, that's how Super League. You gotta get a little lucky in Super League for sure. Toast another +2. There's that ammo control, split ammo. Great work. Same move. +2, 1, double that. G to Brock.
Extending that lead a little bit. Let's see how background responds. I don't know if he's gonna respond to that well for Toasty.
I do like Toaster guy throwing the ammo and playing split, playing control. There's a +4 in yellow. Really interesting. Keeping it yellow, too.
I guess we've been avoiding yellow for so long that now they're just using yellow. But, I mean, at some point, they got to switch back.
What's it going to be from Toast? Does he get some return? He's got to fire away, too. This is the guy he takes no prisoners. He'll fire away if he needs to. Let's see what he's got. Did he get beat to the punch on a run? He fires away on the yard +4.
Sure enough.
Heat check time, and he goes with the 1 special in the ghost, and now they have both fired their +4s. Aggression's been to the limit. They both want to fire, play fire with fire, fight fire with fire. It's been a good series so far, even though it's... right back. We're going right back. Back to the yellow. It's back to a yellow-red. 2-color combo. Background says not so fast. Into Avian Acosta. Again, another Avian +4.
This is the type of move where at the end of the game you recognize that's the winning move, but
Toasty.
Never mind. This is back to red. Never mind.
Back to red. It's just it's not Christmas colors.
God.
Back to yellow with the ruthless switch
God.
and goes background. Can Toast find something here on the red? What a sequence. Not Christmas colors.
Man.
Not Christmas colors. Something different. Unless you got a green. No.
That sequence, I did not expect any of those moves to be made, just back and forth. That's incredible.
Well, I'll say this much, Ed. Both players have laid it on the line. But back to red.
Damn.
Wow.
The switching is crazy.
Well, we know red and yellow makes orange, but man, I didn't expect both players to throw their orange popsicles out the tin can here. That's what both players are doing so far. Let's see what background with it. Back to yellow, and the sequence continues. Double skip to gold. Is this a game over, though? Is this a crazy run? Huge run. Quad play.
Oh, my God.
Looking for the green for the finish. Is it background on a 7-bagger for the win? Kill shot back to Toasty. That's 5. Here's the 6 and 7 coming.
Oh, dear, he said. He's got a bad feeling about this.
That's game. Last +4.
Yeah.
Pro check pluser. And background with authority. Finishes it off on red. The color Toasty wanted. How about that? That's a statement and a half. What a game, Ed. Man, oh, man.
At least Toasty had fun.
I would have had fun, too. That's fun. I gotta go to background. Background, what a sequence right there. A lot of red and yellow. Obviously, Joe's red and yellow makes orange. Hopefully you brought your orange popsicle stick. But talk to me about that +2 combo he threw. Did you get the right return? And did you just want to say, you know what, plan A heavy on the red, or plan A heavy on the yellow, and force out any reds he had remaining, considering you had a lot of delta and skips and reverses? Talk me through it. Toast, we all saw it. The old camera don't lie. You were trying to play the yellows as cool as you can, back and forth. Or, excuse me, you're trying to fade off the yellows as best you can. You try to play the reds as best you can. Fade as much yellow as you can. Unfortunately, you got caught up in the yellow train. The +4s and the right numbers just didn't lurk. Did you have anything in reserve, or just the lack of other colors limited you from throwing a Pandora? That +2, the +2, and the wild +4. Oh, bad ROI right there, Ed. Bad return on investment from Toast. 100%.
That's insane.
What is it? What we got to tell us? What we say, dude? Of course. Yeah, that's what it was. He just didn't have, and that's it, Ed. He just didn't have enough colors to work with. And I don't know. Now, background didn't have much either. Background didn't have any colors to work with in green. It was just the reverses, but it was a 2-color game. Yellow, red for the most part. We saw a little green at the top, but it wasn't enough, and blue was just ice cold. So both players just ran out of colors at the end. They had to stick to their guns, and background. Oh, 2 okay. That's true. Yeah, there wasn't another one. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And sometimes when you just.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Toasty definitely He timed it right. I give him credit. He timed that thing pretty dang straight. Just he just unfortunately got beat to the punch with a bad return. And that happens sometimes. As Acosta joins us, who just won yesterday. So I can't wait to see what he'll do next week. He'll actually be playing Toaster again next week, so fitting timing. Yeah, I mean, so far, background control in the series. We've seen this movie before where someone can get a big run, it can flip. Thoughts on the game and what both got to do as we enter this crucial Game 3?
Yeah, I mean, background really doesn't have to change anything. I think everything's really been going in his favor. Toasty has to possibly start considering other ways of play. Because right now, background, it's just everything's going in his favor. So maybe more plays that can catch background off guard, knock him off his front foot. Just anything that can shift that momentum to Toasty in the next game is just what he's going to need.
Well, he needs to find some momentum shift, find anything to get going. Still gone, Brad, in Game 2. Brad's still up 1-0, looking to try to get to 2-0. Don't know what happened. Must have been a +4 reset or something. We'll have to look into that a little later. All right, background again. No 7-9, freeboard otherwise. 10 we go. Here we go. Background looking to go up 3-0, but we've seen no lead is safe in this league. Cody Smart will put it in. Here we go, underway. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. We're underway with a hockey +2. We've seen it before. Those +2s, Ed, can either be fatal or pivotal.
That's right.
Let's see what it's going to be here this time. Both players now finding a little bit more of their style, finding a little bit of what they like. 2-color game, okay. Not always going to be the case, though. What do you do when you have all 3 or 4 colors is going to be the key to success here for both as we go into the Sam for 6.
Once again, rolling with the starting color for the first couple moves. We'll see who makes that initial switch of color. I don't know.
Into red 5, we go to background. Toasty down to Depeer. Quick series so far. Countdown, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll see if we get that countdown. But background says no countdown. We back to the background card. Toast again, early draw.
Interesting.
Background can run the Allen 9, and we've seen this movie before. Toasty early draw. Can he find momentum? Does he want to? Ed, sometimes drawing back, not the worst move, right? Not the worst move.
Yeah.
Get some top decks, but you got to find a way to get aggressive. And I think Toast knows it down 2-0 as we go into an undercut to the Nick 9. It's time to play a little aggressive here and play that thinking game and throw that thinking cap out the window in a sense. Play a little more instinctual. There it is, back to Brian. Here we go.
Man, reminiscent of last game already. The switching is insane.
Switching's insane. Background juiced. Potentially on the green, maybe. That's why Toast went back. Let's see if background saved, though. We'll Toast to skip action. Here he comes.
Going one up.
Background's juiced, so there we go. Now Toaster guy can't do anything, but he got the draw city he was looking for. That's what he needs, Ed. He needs draw city, 100%.
Yeah, it seems like he just needs more cards to work with. He's not doing well in these low card starts, so I think if he can draw back, he might be able to adjust better. But background already changing the color back to blue, and so yeah, Toasty responds here, seeing blue for the first time this game.
Peter to Andy so far. Both players go 1-3, odd number special. Background up to the retro 8, made the initial switch to blue. Can Toast fire away and stop 3-0? He's going to go aggressive into yellow to Camaro.
There's that yellow. I guess we haven't had yellow this game so far, too. I hadn't realized. How about that?
Yeah, Pandora's open table so far looking really good for both. Here comes Toast, looking for a double. Into Yoshi. Does he have more? Does he have a run to check? He loves cracking that egg at Uno. We know this. No, just a double.
Just one up. One up. A lot of one-up plays.
Oh, but background gets back to blue. That was the ISO color. Can Toast find a 5 right here? Let's see. Needs it.
Only 3 cards in his arsenal.
Does he have a 5, though? You may not need it. Okay, watch my ROI. What's that return from? Oh, he's going to have a good ROI return. +2 into clay. Looking for the finish. +2 again from Toasty. Looking for it. He gets it with the sneak attack.
I like that.
The KT sneaks. He pulls it out. What sneak attack? It works.
What a way to finish.
gets background iced out in a sense. With
Doesn't need to say,
just get it out there, right? Just play it. Wow. Crikey. Well, Toast, what you talked about ROI, man. I'm going to have to say that had to be Draw City ROI, though, right, buddy? Because background didn't throw a single card at you. Just start off the deck. From the get-go. Yeah, I was going to say plan A. I will ask you one question, man. In that green, when you went to green, was that your plan A? ISO to green, and then hope him to get back to blue at some point? Yeah, I was going to say background, seeing pure numbers. Toasty gets one back there. So that green, I think, Ed, was the enabler for sure. That green definitely is the enabler.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Toasty needed that. That's a big momentum shift, and he's got to be feeling good after that one. And background's going to be definitely more wary going forward.
Yeah, background obviously showing the hand right there. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, maybe it would have looked really.
Numbers.
Yeah, ironically, it would have looked really good if background had a yellow 6, maybe a green 5, or something, or green 7. Then you got a lot of number efficiency, a lot of poker there. You could maybe work with it, but with 2 offset numbers, that's hard to make magic, and especially with double +2, that sandwich is always going to win at the end of the day. Not much you can really say there. Ed, just classic, had the hand and good from there.
Yeah, that's
Brad
true.
2-1 over in Group A. Brad looking to get to the 3-1 here. Let's see if he can get it. I noticed a lot of 5-6 on that one, so that's interesting. I was quite happy when I saw background needed blue, so I could get to her. Yeah, that's a classic fade right there. A lot of camo, right? A lot of camouflage fade. A lot of cleaner looks, and I think both players knew it too, in the sense that they understand each other. You understand each other in style. You're gonna need a little lady luck. Yeah, you had to look at. Looking at probably, Ed, you probably got to look at a maybe 8-9. If background would have got to the 8-9 cards, then Draw City would have continued maybe. But Toast did a good job stepping on the gas and sticking it in.
Yeah. I initially thought maybe Toasty might want a longer Draw City, but worked out great.
Yeah, Toasty card coming in clutch. That's true. That's true, man. And sometimes what you need, you got to have a right clutch card. And indeed, it was a clutch card from Toasty off the get, those +2s. And he'll take care of business now. Well, it's going to be last game for background character. Toasty gets one back. Background's still up. Crucial game 4. Background going to go 3-1. Toast. We're going to get this to a 2-2 with his homestand. Put it in, Cody Smart. Lucky OG full. 13 cards. Allen 9. Here we go, Ed. And 2 things I've noticed. 1, the light switching. Who's going to switch first? 2, we haven't been going all 4 Pandora box colors. It's been 2, 3 colors. How you work with that box how you work with that box is what's going to win you games. Both players so far have done a good job of understanding that, as background and Toast will run a clean here for start.
Yep, just like the other games, running a clean. It's all about who makes that first move, and background's out.
Background wasting no time on the Draw C. Toaster guy. Let's see if he steps on the gas. This is perfect time, too. He will. In the background's card.
Yeah, I say he put the foot down lightly. Oh!
Well, background steps on a little hard. There it is. Into Lara, into Brian. By the way, Lara, Group A leader. Keep that in mind. On a bye. That was not light, says Toast. Well, he goes with the world champion pass. Into the G6, popping balls, into Vapor. See him in October. Toast up to Brian. Now both players into the green. Ed squarely starting to understand the switching. And we've seen a lot of jabs today. 2, 3 card moves, nothing crazy.
Yep.
No major runs to the finish. Just very light, pretty concrete plays at the end of the day.
Yeah, a lot of jabs coming
That's a huge
our way,
play.
but this feels more like a big punch, huh?
Yeah, that's a huge punch from background. That's your card into blue with the tie going. Oh, Toast says, not so fast, mate. I'm going back to red. Or into red, excuse me. And there it is. Nothing from
Just like
background.
that.
Yep.
Wow.
It can flip in. It flips in the bite of the eye. I mean, we talk about this all the time, man. It flips. This isn't all about just one card, two cards. It's about flipping, knowing when to use those wilds effectively as background wood switches. Saw that coming. That was an easy call.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
yellow.
I mean, we were talking about flipping, and then they just keep coming.
Can Toast get it back to the Monaco 7, or does he have a way to get back to red? No, go one up to Camaro. Toast needs the red, man. He needs to get this red working. Oh, background,
wow.
huge play, triple play, and just a lot more downhill from background now all of a sudden. And just even this game, we saw the +4 earlier, now the +2. Toasty, he's got a number of efficiencies to death. That's his only shot. And background's out. There it is.
Yeah, I mean, background not good on the red. Toasty's that's just what he needed on that red. I mean, background made that huge run, but now Toasty's gonna attempt to catch up here.
Toast drawn.
Or not?
Background drawn as well, so both are contend draw city. That's where Toast has been comfortable all day. Draw city. Stacking and whacking, as I call it there, Ed. They're both stacking the deck, building up what they need to build up, and going from there.
Dang right.
As they continue to go back on the track. Reminder, there is one more game tonight. That will be the finale of week 2. Quick week this week, 7 o'clock. We will start week 3, potentially a little earlier for certain players, and we'll try to finish as we go to the Green Wild and Seth. Week 3 somewhere around next Monday. That'll be the goal, or Tuesday. Into the Gone 2 from Toasty. Double Gone.
And that green.
He's down a little bit in his game against Brad. Down 2-1 last I checked. Into the Bad Brett. There we go.
Wow.
Playing right now. Bad Brett. Good cover. Now in the blue in the background goes in. Both players have found a lot more switching to be active here. What's it going to be here from Toast? He's going to go for the skip into Myth.
Oh.
But just a double.
Okay.
1-2 into Peter. Remember, the single plays. Sometimes they can trick you into something big, but just the 1-2. Background. Can he get this back to that potential score in yellow? Let's see. He might want to score something in yellow earlier. Let's see.
You called it.
Yeah, I called it, buddy. +4. I had a feeling. I read that one like a book. Now Toast. Can he flip it back to a blue or red? To play number of fish. Oh!
Man.
On the money. But background can't fade that one. Go ahead.
Almost feel like you're scripting the game here. You're like, oh yeah, it's gonna go to yellow. Oh yeah, it's gonna go to blue. I mean,
a little too good. A little too good on the reads. What's next? The blue 4? I mean, come on. Oh, that was close.
Wow.
That was close.
He almost got there.
Oh my god.
Imagine.
Yeah, I'm on another level right now. In the JT. Let's see, Toasty probably think, why are you reading my hand? All right, let's see. He could flip it over though. Toast is a guy. He could flip it right back to something different. And here we go. Ellis in reverse.
Right back to himself.
Double play. Background still can't get out of this, so Toast can run if he wants, or does he choose to switch when he's got a break on a +2 feeder? Let's see. Does he go for the break on a +2 feeder, potentially in their color? Let's find out. Goes to clean blue, just hoping that background won't switch. But background knowing 8, he'll probably think about a switch. Yep, there it is, into the green.
Yep.
Chomik, now, here comes Toaster. This we talked about. Back to the KT.
Unbelievable.
You good, you good. That's just part of the commentary, man. That's what commentary is supposed to be, just white noise. 100%. Background now, iced out, Toasty back to the blue with the KT wound, and he's got the lead by 1. Rallies back. But background switches into the monkey. What's it gonna be from Toast?
What a battle.
What can he do? He's going to play it clean. Here comes background. Into the yellow 1. Can background run that yellow as he did with the +4 earlier and build something big? Here's a huge run into the
here it
Yoshi,
comes.
into the Goldie, into the Caesar, looking for a 6-pack for the win. Does he have it? Background looking to score big here and go up 3-1. He will.
Oh.
He will have it. He will have it. He'll have Uno right here. Yeah, he's got to play the green 4. He'll have it. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, 5-bagger, just a mistype there. All good. Now, Toasty, with all the hard work to do again, what is the decision he's got to make? Let's see.
It's something big.
Back to yellow. Is that the
Ooh.
right call? Background, I faded the yellow earlier. It is the right call, though.
Yes.
Great play
Wow.
from Toast. Ballsy, but it works. And now he's starting to get back in the hunt.
Man, what a match! That's the type of situation where you need to make a ballsy play, and it worked out. And now, if he can shift things into momentum into his core, I mean, that's going to be just what he needs. But he's behind 6 cards. We'll see what background got off that draw.
He can definitely cut that down to 4 right here if he can play something. Maybe 3 even if he has a double. Let's see.
Dare I
Here we
say
go.
2?
Might be that double. Is it the 1-2? Let's see what he's got. Nothing so far, Ed. Nothing so far. This is exactly what Toaster guy needs in the Steven.
No, he's going with the numbers, but what does he? Oh wow, still yellow. I mean, Toasty can do anything here as long as he has the right cards.
Toasty has rallied back. He's been from playing from behind from this game, and now background needs a 5 switch, or is it Toaster guy stealing one? Let's see if it's the 5 switch. It is the 5 switch.
Oh
to
wow.
DJ. Does Toast have one more answer right here? Is it double Ludo? Does he have a +4 to kill shot to the win? Is it the +4 kill shot for the win? Saves it.
He's typing.
+2. Game from
Oh.
Toast.
And
Yes. And it's the fatal switch. What a save from Toast. He steals one. Wow.
Wow.
Toast.
Just like that, we're tied up.
Yeah, I gotta put the scoreboard. We're gonna flip it over to game 5 now. There we go. Did I had? Oh, so off the get go, huh? Let me check that one. Hold on. So you saved that on the initial draw city. Interesting. Didn't use it. That's intriguing. Very intriguing. I'm gonna go to Toast. Background. Obviously, a game of ups and downs. Talk to me about when he did that blue wild. What did you have? Did you need something in the yellow and green more to fade, or ultimately you ran out of luck when you made the switch? Or were you happy with that gameplay, considering you had got to Uno? Talk to me about how that blue wild from Toast changed the game, and what was it like with that initial draw city as we started to open up Pandora's box more with the colors in red and yellow to start? Really picking up from that last game, too. Toast. Oh, okay. That's weird. Yeah, I got you, buddy. That's weird. Hold on. Ed, give it a Toast to your question, if you can.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad, man.
Toasty. Yeah. I mean, let's see. I mean, making that comeback. I mean, how do you feel, Toasty? Tell me how you feel going forward into the upcoming matches. 2 wins in a row. Do you feel like momentum's on your side? I mean, what's your mentality going into these next games? I'm very curious.
Where's your deck? Thoughts on the green. Thoughts on the draw city early. Okay. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Toast, yeah, answer that question. Go ahead. From Ed right there. That's a good question.
See what he says.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm looking back at the history here as the questions are floating in. Background dominating the +4s. Toasty dominating the +2s. it's definitely who's going to have more aggression. I think is going to win this series. I think this has been a way better series than the first time they played. Nice 2-2 on the homestand there. That was really hard finding. I thought I did. And I need to check which cards are likely to join. Yeah, it's the momentum, man. And Toast, talk to me about those educated guesses and why the plan almost B in a sense to not use the red +2/5. Was that just instincts, or was that a case of, you know what, eventually we have to get there, let's save it? I need Toasty stuff. Blue, every time one turn away. Toasty and the tools. 2-7 time. Yeah, I mean, we all know that feeling. Ed, Costa, Luke, Cody Smart, me. We all know that feeling, man. When you're one turn away, just don't do anything. Don't. Oh. That's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling in the world.
It is. It really is.
Becker, you still can't hear us, buddy? Or is it still the mutter? Or white noise, I guess. I got you. I said your thoughts on the plan B right there. So it's the red +2/5. Talking about saving instead of playing it off the get-go initially. What was your thoughts on that? And what's your thoughts so far 4 games in as well?
I mean, at first background was really impressing me in those first 2 games, and I was unsure if Toasty was going to be able to overcome that hump and make the comeback. But things change so quickly here in Uno, and just like that, we're all tied up. And going forward, I can see any both of these players winning this, but I just feel like Toasty has a little bit more momentum now winning these last 2 games. So I'm curious to see how it goes.
It's like background said, man. Just like the VC, it can have its moments. This game can have its moments. At one point, it can be up and up, right? Everything going right, nothing carefree. Then all of a sudden, 2-0 becomes a 2-2, and you're asking what happened. And you got to re-compensate and re-encapsulate the situation and say, hey, it's still 2-2. It's better than 4-0, right? It's better than 3-1. You got to go on the road here. We're at home.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, I wanted saving kid. I got understood. I was going to stop here with the wild. Onto the +2 red, but then I had a mother load of blue. I just need to cut them down. Hit chop the trees, right? It's the old chop the trees and go from there. Yeah, I mean,
Chopped cheese?
What's that?
Chopped cheese?
No, trees.
Oh, trees. I was like,
chop the
what?
trees down, chop the trees down, cut the blue out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that makes
it's
sense.
like the first 4 games never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Never happened. 0-0 now. What's it going to be? We'll find out. That's the beauty of this when it's best of 8. You can get a tie, and it's on the players now. All right, Toast, it shifts to your homestand, mate. Obviously, no 13, no 10, free board otherwise. What are we thinking? Up GL again. We've had our fun. Let's see what he's going to do. Full sender. Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
This is Toast, man. He loves the full sends. I mean, he likes both things. He likes the sends, as we on our way with the yellow 6 to Steven. But he also likes those plays where he can go low and really shift the momentum. We'll see. He's known for both. Let's see.
And if it's any indication from the last 4 games, I think we're in for another whale of a time with background from Wales.
Oh, Toasty into the M. And background says not so fast. Right back to the Steven 6. Early test here. Can Toast pass? I would think he would be able to here, Ed. Usually on 15 cards, this is a common move. Yeah, able to pass. There it is.
Yeah. I would have been shocked, but I think Toasty wanted to fade that yellow, but Toasty backer kind of spoiled that.
Indeed. Toasty into that G8.
Ooh. Switching early.
Background keeps it cool to the plant. Now both players running these colors in. So far you've used 3, but blue as an offset. Looking for red. Toasty looking to fire away. He'll go back to the blue, as just as I say that. In the JT. Can background oblige. He will, and it's in a Peter Andre, the gangster.
So he
Reminded,
eventually got his blue that he wanted to play initially, and now he's got it.
it reminded the fans at home, long way to go in this series. We just started a new set of 4, basically. It's the beauty of it. Into the red. There we go. The ghost. There's Pandora's. Let me just check Group A real quick. Let me see. Still 2-2. Okay. Still 2-2 on that as we go to the red 2 to Zach. Just like this game, 2-2, right? We're in a reset mode right here for both. One up this time. We went from countdown to count up now. Counting up the ladder, down the chutes, up the ladder this time. And it's a pier.
Rolling with the numbers too. I mean, I wonder what they got saved on ammo, but right now, keeping it cool. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. There's that going back to green play. Let's see if Toasty has it because he faded it off earlier. Everyone's so good in this game, man. Fading it off is no problem. Toasty goes to that G1. Background, the yellow now. Off the green, wild. That is interesting.
That is very interesting, for sure. Curious to see how that plays out. Maybe just want to get rid of a one.
Here's some double play. Yeah. And he's going to leave it open. Ooh. Toast leaves it open. Background with the chance to tie or take the lead. We've seen these aggressive plays when you have one open. And he aggressive goes right there.
Back to green again.
Yep, that's a triple play. G, Caesar, Aria, but Toasty. There's that ROI. What's his return going to be? What's he going to have on that return of Uno investment, as he says? It's just a flip back to blue. Does he have a potential red play to ice out? He'll throw a +2 heat back. Into Caesar, looking for a double. He goes right back. Fights fire with, that's been his MO. Fight fire with fire, take the lead. Go from there, yep.
Course. Amazing.
Both just going bad, trading back and forth, and now Toasty. When he gets that fat finger done, he'll be in the lead. But background was ready for that. In the green. That's what Toasty had faded off earlier. Let's see.
Did he save some this time? He did.
But Toast, good saves. Saves a little fuel in the tank. Background, runs it. Toast looking to get back to the blue 3. Let's see. Let's see what he can do. Can he fade it back to blue? He won't. He'll go to the G9. Still saving the green. Great play from Toast to save it. Good read from background. Try to flush it out. Background loading up here. Let's see. He'll nothing. Toasty. Can he flip the 9 script over to a new color? Or does he have more green? G7 into Yepes. Let's see what it's going to be here from background character now. Plus, he's done this move a billion times. Yeah, that +4 Abion to Brock. He's done it so many times.
And in yellow, too, I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Same Brock combo. Abion, Brock combo. But Toast says not so fast. You want to fight fire? I got it back and more.
Ooh.
Double +2 ruthless play. And he's got the lead.
What a response.
Yeah, not taking any. No prisoners here from Toaster Guy. No prisoners. Before I lose the classic comment, here comes background. Ditto play to knob. What's it going to be here from Toast?
He's got a nice little lead here. Let's see what he does to continue to...
Back to the red, into the wild of Ashley, and that's gutsy right there, Ed. That's very gutsy, because background can easily just end around that and get him out of that car. Let's see what he's got.
It would definitely be like...
Called it.
Background change. Yeah, there you go.
End around and get out of it. Now Toasty flush with that wild. He needs a red 1. Does he have a ghost in the back pocket? Does he have a fastest card in the West to play right here? Loads up, looks for something. Seems to find back to the red. Wild. Goodness. We've seen this movie before. Last time was yellow red. This time it's blue and red.
background can change the color again here, I mean, I'm gonna get naked.
Get it.
Oh!
And oh boy. And you're gonna get naked.
Anyways.
Oh boy.
I retract my last statement.
All right, we apologize for any obscenities or any wild thoughts going through people's mind. We're back to the KT Ashley Wilds now. I mean, it's a standoff. Toasty he can't oblige.
Oh man.
Into the bad Brad Blue Deuce and Toasty. Nothing. Absolutely nothing he can do.
Big for background here. He can run.
But background will have to find something here to try to get this down to 4 or 5.
Wow.
And a triple play.
Toasty has on the yellow, and he's typing it out.
I'm looking at here the card history. I wonder if I just got to say. I was just about to say, what if we see a green in my head and try to flip the most script momentum? And if they both can run, does Toasty have a green +2? I mean, does he have a reverse skip combo? Because we haven't seen reverse skip in greens. That's what I'm thinking. Oh!
Well,
That
wow.
is a decision and a half from Toast.
For sure.
What does he have cooked? He got the red! Unbelievable. But can background fade it back? He does. Toast, does he have an answer? Because he's been fighting tooth and nail here all the games. It's got to be the +2.
Literally
right?
all the games.
Is this the +2? Does Toast stop the tracks right here? What a play. It's a +4. Keeps it red.
Wow.
Toasty looking for 3. He's got the lead back.
Keeping it red, too. Wow. He's confident.
Oh, but now
Oh,
Toaster
wow.
guy can run with this. Sorry, I got a text message. 1 second.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Into the red 8 for background. Toasty still had 2. Toasty's going to draw here. He's out. He's out on red. This could be background's opportunity. Oh, look at that. Draw city. Here we go. Who will be the first to break the draw city? Both players still under 5 cards. Background's going to play a red 7. Does that free up Toasty to change the color possibly? Seems like ammo might be lacking here at this point. Toasty's still drawing, and so will background. So, this might be time to draw back. They've used up a lot of ammo. And then we're going to keep drawing.
Yeah, this
Draw
has
city.
been a great game. 10 minutes, a lot of fun on both ends. A lot of colors, a lot of blue-red. Trying to play 2-color. Background looking for 3 if he can get off the red. Nope. And I think they're just content. Simple as that. They're just content. Play content. There's not much left. Background, no finding top decks. This is giving Toasty a little apprehension because the more top decks background finds, Toasty's just willing to draw.
Man, yeah. They both got so close to winning the game here, and they're definitely content to just chill and draw back a little bit, although Toasty does play, and so does background into the
content. Now you can't be content. New color.
No more.
No more being content. There's the under the monkey.
Wow.
3 possessions. Background runs it. What will Toast do? That blue 3 changed everything. Toast looking for a run here. Let's see. Not much out there in +2s. Yeah, there's not much out there. We still have the red +2s, but the yellows are juiced. The blues and greens are. Yellow's pretty much juiced all over the board. Only 1 reverse left, too. It's all numbers.
So whoever can be better on that number efficiency here, and they're both making it work. Until now.
Background juiced on the yellow 8. Toasty looking for a potential spark right here to get this to tie. He will. Well, there it is. There's the tie. Yellow 5. I knew the yellow 5 wasn't going to be answered, but it'll draw out. They're both going back. Another draw city. 4th draw city just this game, Ed.
Unbelievable.
We talk about Super League. How bad do you want it? Well, this is how bad you want it. And we talked about both players. They know what's on the line. 11-minute game here. You know, not holding their horses. Just I'll stop the call. I was a little ahead, but not holding their horses and getting up because they know this is it. Background. No matter what happens this week, got to enter a bye week next week. Toast. That bye's coming fast. I know there's 2 more weeks to go, but he's after week 4. He's finished. I'd say he'll have to wait for the fate of the universe if he's even in contention. Yellow 0 now.
X0. Ooh.
The background over to the 0 sugar switch to red in the pack. The stack, man. From Drip. 7's up on the scoreboard.
There we go.
Oh, Trip 0 sugar. Are we going to go for the quad into Ed into retro? There it is. Still 2-2 in the Brad game, I believe. So that game is going on for a while.
Ooh, wow.
Nick 9 from Toast. What's it going to be here? Never mind. That game is a different score now. It's gone 3-2. Never mind. What can Toasty do right here? He's drawing back again.
Draw City continues.
Yep. And no one wants to lose it, man. No one wants to lose it. And that's the thing here, right, Ed? When no one wants to lose, refuse to lose. Things get a little bit more wild in the game.
Yeah, this really feels like a game that will have the cards reset just at the pace that they're going with right now, unless...
Oh, not so fast.
Well,
Background gets out of it. Quadruple play. That changed the game, man. Now background in control with the green.
See a lot of cards from those draws. We'll see how Toasty responds.
Toasty, green reverse. Into the blue reverse. And he's going to leave it out. He's going to go for the end around, hoping background's got no reverse. Let's see. Great call.
Just like that, we're drawn once again.
What a great ISO back. When we talked about it, there's not much. Look, reverses and skips are juiced in blue and yellow. All you would have had done there would have had a red or green, red reverse. Green reverses were juiced as well, and green. So there's not much left. Red is the key. Blue 2.
It seems like, yeah.
Who's going to get to red first might control this game because the +2s are still out there. Here comes Toast. Not red, so that's still a safe zone for now. Yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes background. 3, 1 up this time. And what can you not entertain? Because both guys have been just putting on an absolute clinic on switching and adjusting to each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a great showcase of this game, and both players playing extremely well. I mean, we had those 2 wins from both players, and I think they really felt that reset. I think they're really feeling the pressure now.
Pressure's on. 3 more games to go after this. Into green. Another safe zone. Safe zone in the cap. Double cap. They like those beamy eyes. Table check. Doesn't get much closer than that, Ed. 2-5, but background close to check. Toast looking to get this to 4-3 right here. Let's see. He goes to gone. Is this a check from background? That's game.
Oh, there's that red.
That's a heat check.
Wow.
Game over. Background seals the job. Did you have something going? Did you have something there you could have stopped it or ran out of time? Just to start off there. Start off simple. Background up 3-2. Oh, that's a killer. That's a killer.
Oh, man.
That's a killer, Ed. If you forget to check, that's on you. Right? We talk about it all the time. God know when to check that table. It's just a little bit of an awareness play.
I check the table after every play, personally. But
background, you can hear us now, buddy? I can ask or type or what's up? Okay, got to make sure. Yeah, I was gonna. A lot of intense, crazy games where even if Toasty's not getting the hand, he's been able to fight off. Talk to me about the sequences of draw cities there, and I was really impressed with one play here. I don't know if you're going to say it or not, but Do you think that was a little bit of some draw city luck and using a little bit of the card history we were saying, hey, a lot of the skips and reverses are drawn out? Did you feel more confident in playing a skip or a reverse draw, considering a lot of the history and no problem, man. A lot of the things were being juiced for you, Toast. Not a lot of great hand stuff on the hand, but a lot of good number efficiency. Talk to me about the isolations on 2-color and how you're able to navigate on your blue-green and play with that house money. And talk to me about that red wild sequence, the red and blue wild, how that was fun. How you're building a notebook on 2 colors. For both of you guys. Thoughts on the 2-color notebook you guys are building in the series as well. Go ahead. Gotcha. Yeah, if you want to answer that too, but your thoughts on the 2 colors, having to go through each color, and this time was red and blue, it was earlier yellow, red. Talk to me how you try to build a 2-color notebook and utilize that against your opponent. Go ahead. And to the fans at home, look, this is what we talk about all the time. You can win games on 4 colors. It's easy. Sometimes you can win games on 3. But 2, you got to know what you're doing. And when it's one-on-one, mano-a-mano, hand-on-hand, that's when it gets really spicy. So both players done a good job of doing 2-color strats today and just playing it out clean. Got to give them credit. Especially with 3 more games to go. Still 3-2. Anyone's series. Both have done a good job. We'll see what they say, because both have been in the driver's seat multiple times, and then both have been going back and forth multiple times. When your opponent can get you from that win, it's definitely more annoying. Glad I was able to keep it that last +4 until I can win with it. Off the draw, or at the get-go, or return. What was that last +4? Draw City, off his returns? Where'd you get that up? Where'd you pick that up? And fans, this is what we're talking about. In Super League, we talk about 1, 2, 3 decisions. Well, it could be the case right here.
I'm back.
Draw City. Okay. Well, Ed, you just missed. I asked about 2 colors. Nothing crazy. Both guys were doing a good job in the 2-color system. Really, it's been your thoughts on this 2-color system, because the 2-color systems have been really good so far.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I mean, it's just something I'm personally learning more about. The way they're playing. I mean, commentating is a great way to learn for me personally. And the 2-color, yeah, I mean, I really don't completely understand it, to be honest.
No worries, buddy. In this game, I just want to test out a hyper-aggressive strategy, see how it went. Quite well, considering my hand. I think 2-color, is an idea because it's easy to be ISO'd. But I like it from the view that I can just force an owner to draw city. Yeah, I mean, both players too, Ed. Background, +4. Fire away. Toasty, +4. Thoughts on just the aggression we're seeing? They've been firing away at will here. No hesitation.
Yeah, it seems like every game kind of starts off pretty similar with starting off kind of chill, rolling with the numbers. But once they kind of get under 10 cards, they start throwing a +2 here, maybe a skip here, but no huge change. But they just keep going at it. And at some point, either someone makes a long chain to make it to the finish, or they beat each other out and end up in a draw city. So it's just really, I mean, who can chain those finishing cards together better, and both players have been able to defend quite well. Although Background was able to outplay Toasty there. So I mean, Toasty not out of it by any means. He still has to be feeling good. He played well in the last game, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, I went to blue. I had no cards because I knew BC had none. I wanted, that's how it goes, Ed. It's about reading your opponent. The psychological element of this game is underrated. And a lot of people don't understand it, or some do, and may not want to even admit it, but the psychological element is big. As Brad has won Game 6, and it's 3-3 in that series. How about that? I was just checking over. He just won. How about that? Perfect timing. So 3-3 over there. Background's up 3-2, but it's still Toast's call. Toast, the 15 didn't work out, buddy. Your call here. What do we got? 14. And I don't even think he's going to try to go anything 5 or 6, Ed. I just don't see it. Unless he absolutely gets nothing here. And when I mean nothing, just straight nothing.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to go for a 5 or 6. I think it's going to be an upper tier game rest of the way. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, he almost had it last game. He seems to be more comfortable with the higher card starts, so it's a no-brainer.
He will be from Toasty. He's going to be able to switch here if he wants into the Aria 1. He will play it cool in a Gen 0. No switch right here. Background to cap. The battle lines have been drawn. Who fires ammo first will fire back. 2 color, we'll see. That remains to be seen. We have green yellow or green blue or green red. Like a G6 popping bottles in the ice. As we'll see if background can copy that with a ditto or switch it off here. Sanford's always lurking too, but there's nothing from background. We saw this earlier. Toasty going to continue to run the greens, but background can flip it in a minute. Let's see. Nothing here. This could be the case of nothing here, Ed. Either no hand or just trying. Toasty's going to do it for him. Okay.
Kind of felt like it, but Toasty's going to bail him out, like for background.
Toasty. Background. Both deciding to play this one cool. Here comes background now. Or Toasty now. Background will have to figure something out on the red. Seem to have no green. Reminder, 2 more games to go after this. Best of 8 in game 6. Toasty, we're going to go tie it up 3-3. Background, we're going to go 4-2. It's got the makings of a tie, Ed, right now, I will say. Both have been really even.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely feels like it. Oh, look at that. Looks like he got some green off the draw. I wonder if earlier if he had some green ammo, but he just wanted to save it.
Toasty, undercut. There it is. That's the undercut, man. And that's a huge play there from Toasty. Try to get the yellow and force the hand, but background, all he can do is play it cool.
Yeah. Both playing it relatively cool.
Toast looking for 5.
So far.
Let's see. You'll get the half off special. So both now have decided to run the yellow clean. Here comes background. Does background have an answer? He seemed to have run low on ammo there earlier. Let's see. +4. He's going to throw the heat.
Wow.
And now background just like that. Down all game. Up by a possession. Toasty for the tie. A lot of crazy +4 doubles all day here, Ed. Not a lot of +4s to win the game. A lot more for defense today. That's one thing I've noticed.
Yeah, I think that comes from the lack of the power play, too.
That's 2. Yeah, there's no power play threat, and that makes the game a lot more intriguing. Toasty red 7, background red 3. Toasty and the monkey has the lead. This time to yellow again. Background, we're gonna go to that red yellow stuff. That'd be something. We might hold the phone. We might.
Oh, I'm holding it.
Double Yoshi. Let's see if Ed will pick up the phone. He might. Here's a skip. He's still holding the phone. Here comes background for a quad. There's the red. There's the call. Are you kidding me? This is a humongous run. Is that quintuple? Is this a 7-bagger to cop it off for the win? That's a 7-bagger. What else can you...
Oh, my gosh.
I don't have anything for that.
I'm on the phone. I just called the president. He just let me know Toasty got nuked this game. Unbelievable.
That's a great call. Yeah, Toasty, you got nuked right there, buddy. I don't have anything, buddy.
Oh, man.
Oh, he had stuff, though. He got out-timed.
He did.
Yeah, he got out-timed by the reverse skip meta. It was plan A for both. They both had a plan. Can't really say it was the cards that time. Just timing was bad. Ooh, that's... No green.
It's a juicy deck.
No greens, though, from background. Interesting.
I guess I thought he might have ammo saved on green earlier, but he was just out.
Yeah, I mean, just needed to weed through it. Great job to background to use one of those +4s. That was a difference. Sometimes that's what you got to do, man. Sometimes you just got to run the cards down and make them pay at the end. But when you got a hand like that, Ed, there's not much to say. The hand's that good, usually you're going to finish the job. So, Yeah, see what Toast has something to say. Let's see.
Well, that's kind of a plan, running numbers down, running cards down in a way.
Say you have a good hand. Just give me a warning so I get the jump for. Classico. Well, Toast is not going to waste time here. I don't blame him not wasting time. We'll go to 15 because there's no questions to ask. It was just plan A on that one. Oh, boy. Toasty with the wild start. Oh, boy. I mean, Ed.
What will he do?
I mean, here's the thing, Ed. With the 5, if he does lose, then yeah, series over. Then you might as well. But that's something to keep in mind. He ain't gonna do it, man. He desperation gets in.
I'm sure it was tempting. Do it.
Nah, I understand. It's a lot, man. When you're down, though, you gotta do something, right? You gotta do something.
Yeah.
I understand. I can't fault nobody. It's Super League. I get it.
Sure.
But it's getting the crunch time for. He knows it too. He knows it. He knows it too. +2, and you can see the aggression's got to be turned up. It's got to be turned up. Toast knows this at the end of the day. If he doesn't get the job done here, when's it gonna be? So, completely get it. Red 5 now.
Awfully red so far, apart from the switch. Background went to red. And we're chilling with red.
Let's see what background character can do here. I think the momentum is shifting for sure. It's in background's character's favor right now, but the momentum is definitely shifting in terms of aggression for Toasty because you can see that early +2. He's going to have the momentum on aggression. Background's going to have the momentum on patience as we go to the triple play. Thank God no 14 back. I would have lost my mind if we did have that. Toasty for a 9. Oh, he's going to have more at it. You can see the aggression. It's there. He's laying it in the mid. Double play. He's going for it now.
That's right. He's got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. Remember, all he can do is get the tie here. And this could be a season play here, Ed. We talk about this all the time. If background gets the win, that's 4 points, and he leads the group. If Toasty gets the tie, Toasty's got a point. Background's got 2. Toasty and Varigold are tied. So these next 2 games matter for Toasty. He knows week 5 bye is coming.
Exactly.
Green 7 now. There's Toasty's G7. Background G9 maybe into the Bryant. We'll find out. No blue 9 there coming. Yep, there it is, G9. No problem. Happens. No, where's BG really close. Into Pez now, and here we go. Ed, this is that first pivotal moment, I think. Both players, 2 coloring it again, trying to find a little bit of momentum. See what happens. What's it going to be from background here? Does he have another big run coming to stop the momentum of Toasty with the aggression?
It's taking for a little bit here.
It's another classic triple play. Let's see. No, that's the how many times has background done a yellow or a red +4 into some number?
It's thinking the same thing.
This has just been a clinic of plussers, man. It's the clinic.
Yeah, weird how that happens, I guess.
Sometimes things change, but they still remain the same, as the old saying goes. Toasty now, let's see, 4 freshies. What does he get on that return? Because he's down now 3. He'll fire back if he needs it. He will right here. Double, though. Down to 1 possession. He cuts it in. Background, looking for something here. Here comes another run.
Oh, man. It just doesn't stop.
It's not stopping. This might be game. This might be to seal the deal. Triple play.
God.
Quadruple play.
Dude.
It's game. That's it. 5-2. And background's going to win the game. He'll be the new points leader.
Damn.
Toasty did not have. I didn't have the runs, Ed. He couldn't fight that one. He could not fight that one. No, I don't got anything there. I mean,
Yeah.
Toast, did you have anything? I'm trying to scroll up. Did you have anything maybe off the initial get-go where you get connected to +2 or no? I don't blame him. How can you even time that run? The background didn't really even draw anything off it. Let me see. No. Yeah, I was plan A. That's all she wrote. I don't have anything for background. That's just a monster hand, Ed.
Yeah, I mean, kind of 2 games in a row there with a monster hand. I mean, just worked out for background. Just the cards were in his favor.
Well, background gets the win. Toaster guy will get the last game on a 5. Now the points will say here, Ed. It's Toasty's going to have to try to win this game, man, to at least have a -4 GD. You go down to a -6, no points, and Acosta's coming up the deck. That could be big. Yeah, there were some games where Toast fought back, but hands are really good for background. I don't got much to say there, Ed. Pretty much.
He's so polite.
Nah, he's a good guy, man. Great guy.
All
All right, Cody Smart, we'll go 5. I've known this guy for well, we're going to get to know him tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Friday. We're going to get to know him Friday, as we'll have an interview with him. Well, now, Ed, it's garbage time. This is what we like to call commentary. We really don't talk much about the game. We just kind of let the players play. It's the beauty of Super League. Toasty draws on background's card, ironically, and background's going to draw. But now we look at this week ahead. Thoughts on, background we won't see. Background will be on a bye, so he'll be the points leader for now. But remember, Acosta, Monkey still got to play. Thoughts on Acosta versus Toast? He'll get a 3rd straight rematch next week with Acosta. But that rematch was way different because that was in April and Acosta was 0-2. No one thought he'd make Super League, so we got a +2. Thoughts on that one coming up?
Yeah, I mean, so they haven't played since April.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Round
so
1.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, since then these players have grown in their play, and it's gonna be really interesting to see how they've changed during the season to make it to Super League and how they play against each other in Super League. It's gonna be probably, I feel like, completely new. I don't know if there's too much you can learn from the game in April, considering no power plays now and just how things have changed. So that's gonna be a good one. I'm sure both those players are gonna be really wanting to win, making it since it is a rematch. It almost feels like a little bit of a small rivalry brewing there. So that's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, Toasty will get his final rematch. He's never played gold, so that will be his last of the triple rematch series. 0-2 round the rematches, but we did circle that one. The top 2 people in the group, Toasty, at this rate, he's got to go must win. Must win for Toasty's got to go must win next week. The only way it isn't must win is if Monkey loses to, ironically, background. Then it's not must win. It's get a point, must tie, because then it's still close for either party. But Costa, I think, is in good shape right now. Monkey in good shape. Varigo will see off the bye. Varigo will play. Ironically, he'll play. Who is it? Drawing a blank. Monkey. Varigo Monkey, excuse me. So it'll be Varigo Monkey. God, okay. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about Group A tonight, though, because you're playing tonight with Caesar. So Gone. No, technically Lara's still the points leader because Lara's got the head-to-head. So Lara the points leader still. Now Brad in the basement, basically, technically, because Caesar hasn't played. So that's something to keep in mind. We'll talk about Group A tonight. But back to Group B. Here, Ed, I think today it came down to 3 things. It came down to understanding and figuring out runs. I think Gone as oh my god. Well,
there's
just
that.
I say that I don't got nothing there. That was whitewashed.
Off the yellow +4 once again.
Yeah, I don't got anything right there, man. That's Toast. I got nothing for you, man. That's nasty. That's nasty. Yeah, nothing really to say there. I think Toasty's going to hit the showers here. I don't got much to say on that one.
Me neither.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go to this. I'll go to the. I don't have my. I'll go to this point standings real quick. Costa, Monkey now will be in. Well, Costa now leads Monkey, but background leads the group. Keep in mind though, for Acosta and Varigold now, they only have one game. Background, you have to have a bye. Background will be on a bye in week 3. Toasty 0-2 to start Super League. He's going to have to at least get a tie against Acosta, or at this point, especially if Varigold can go out there and beat Monkey next week, it's must win. I'll go to background. Obviously, not much to say. You're on a bye, so you get to enjoy your time. We'll give you the hard questions for another time because taking a little break here. Toast, this one's for you, man. Now what you needed. It's been a tough start. A tough start to Super League. Now what you want. I mean, what do you got to do to fix it? Because you have one more rematch against Acosta. Now, I will say, out of the 3 rematches, this is probably the one you're most familiar with, though, because you have won this one, and it is the one style you have talked about in the past where you can play. Acosta does. That's the one thing I will say, Ed. Acosta is a guy that plays similar to Toast. Background and Varigold are a whole different animal. Toast and Acosta are a lot similar. So that, and they did play earlier in the season. I looked back at that game. That one is definitely winnable for Toast. But the thing is, how much is Acosta involved? We don't know. Background, your thoughts on leading the point standings before we see you back here in, well, 2 weeks, but in reality, a week or 2. Or a week or 10 days around there. Your thoughts will come back in a week here. I mean, you called it, Ed. It was going to be a game of Miles against home fair, but if I could cry me a plan some for it. Yeah. And it's how it is sometimes, man. We talk about that. We talk about that all the time. With the Wilds, the way things work, it's been an interesting Super League. And we talk about the veterans. I mean, background, obviously Gold for sure is a veteran of Super League, but background, a rookie in general. Monkey is Super League rookie, but he's showing out. Obviously, Acosta, huge win last night. He's theoretically got the most games to play, right? Because he had that week 1 bye. It's the one advantage of week 1 bye. If you win that first official week, then you really have a lot to look into. I don't know, man. Not really much to say for this game. Toaster guy just has to figure something out now because he's down +6 on the GD. And he's got no points, so he's going to have to go out there. I think go out there and win. I think the only saving grace is the top 3 move on. So background, and let's say Acosta and background run, and Monkey and Gold are in the mid pack in the sense that it's going to be a fight for that 3rd spot. But if Monkey goes out there and wins against Gold, and background and background, Monkey, Acosta, and Gold all run, then it's going to be interesting to think about, because that's a 4-way race for 3. We'll see what happens, but we'll see what happens here in a second. I mean, Ed, your final thoughts for this game?
Yeah, I mean, background may be a rookie this year, but he's really showing out. He's showing that he's just as good as any other veteran in the league, and definitely someone to keep a lookout on in this in Super League here. And hey, it was a really fun game today. Both players played well. Background got just the better of it in most of the games, but super entertaining.
Yeah, that's it for me and Ed. I'll be back here tonight with Short. He's going to EP me, so that's it for me. He's hosting. Short will take care of me at the end of the night. Caesar Nick, we'll finally get to see Caesar. He's the last guy to play, and it's good to see him back on the table. A long time for Jay. The last time we saw him was a month ago or so when he played DJ Curtis. A long time. I was back in the early summer, or midsummer. Now we're at the last wine days of summer. So looking forward to seeing what Jay will do tonight. For Ed and myself, it's been a long time since we've commentated the game. It's good to get back in the booth, Ed. Appreciate you, man, and we'll see you around. For that, we'll see you tonight at 7. For the rest of you, congratulations to Background. We'll see him back in week 4 for Toasty. Week 3, looking forward to seeing him and Acosta. Should be a good one there. Have a good night, everybody. This has been a special presentation of MRE Uno Division 1 Super League 2025.